Welcome back, everybody, to Battle Angel Golly! Why? Yay! With this snazzy Martian music, we are back. And we are an A-rank Berserker Hunter now. So, I want to welcome everybody back to the show. Gonna check out these new spots that appeared on the map here on Mars. One of them is the village that Zuo lives in. But before that, I'm gonna check out this valley. And this is actually the place that appears in Gully's memories. If you remember, many episodes ago, she had kind of a backflash of this landscape. And that would be because this is where she grew up. So we're getting into some interesting stuff about Gully's past. But it's been 200 years since she's been here. So of course, she's saying there isn't really anything, left from way in the past, but hey, maybe we can find something that'll trigger a memory, who knows. But for her, it kind of feels natsukashi, nostalgic. So let's go ahead and have a look here. And of course, remember, Mars is terraformed at this point, and so that's why we're outside and okay. My voice is still a little rough, so sorry about that, but yeah, we're gonna continue on. Are we gonna get trapped if I keep going down here? Well, this is definitely a Martian valley, that's for sure. Uh-oh, there are enemies here. Alright, let's see the new enemies. Let's see what you got. Ugh, you definitely got something good. Way better than what I got. I love that. Grab them in the neck and just electrocute them with plasma. It's nice to have a weapon again, finally. Now, one chapter I didn't have any weapons and it was just fighting hand to hand. That was quite the pain. So now we got enemies that are ranged and have close-up attacks. I'm trying out this new item. You could see my health is regenerating. See if it's really worth it. It's kind of nice. That way you don't have to go back and rest, at the bed or whatever. You can just have your health regenerate. It's just pretty slow. Any enemies? I'll bet you there are. Where are you guys? No? Oh wow, we got some pretty ancient ruins here. Looks like it was shot up. Oh, there are enemies. I knew it. Okay. This plasma bolt this guy is shooting at me is super annoying. Get me out of the corner here. Jeez. almost died. I've got a bunch of repair kits here, so might as well use them, I guess. Trip me, I trip you. Still not really a master of the combat style. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of nice having the life regenerate when you're kind of wandering around when there's no enemies around. Man, look at these buildings, all the pock marks in the side. Okay, there's a way to go there, but there's something down here too, it looks like. Wait. Enemy? What is that? That is some weird looking... Gonna attack me? It doesn't seem to be attacking. Okay guys, I spent like 10 minutes fighting that thing and I barely even dented it. It's got so much HP. I'm gonna come back to that and show what that thing is later. But it looks like I have to sit there and fight it for 20 minutes. She's slowly getting her memories back. So I've definitely seen this, valley before. So this is where I grew up as a child. This is where I spent my childhood. Is what she said there. And this tree here. This little hole inside the tree. Very nostalgic. When she was having a tough time or a hard time, she would often hide in the hole in this tree and cry. Boy, must be like a petrified tree or something to last that many years. Either that or it was like a normal tree at the time, and then it just slowly decayed away. But then the war started, of course. And she had to make some choices, and of course she joined in to the Terraforming Wars effort. But this is where Gully had her childhood. And she's wondering if humanity will change, or has changed all this time. From back 200 years ago. Interesting. It's kind of interesting to see a little bit of Gully's past. She says that she's remembering that even from her childhood, she was a cyborg. She had a cyborg body, so maybe Gully never really was completely human. And then she's thinking about her parents. Who were her parents? She can't remember them, if there were any. Tasukete kure. Help me. That was like a zombie sound or something. So somebody is calling for help. So this is Gully's childhood. Gully's childhood place, which probably looked much nicer when she was a child. But somebody needs rescuing here, apparently. Looks like there's a guy up there. Uh-oh. Ah, here's the Berserker, Hazaka Bear. I suppose if you could dodge long enough, you could just have your health regenerate. This guy seems pretty tough to dodge. Well, these ranged attacks aren't doing anything. So, we're going to have to do a little bit of hand-to-hand combat. Seems to be a little bit better. I probably should have bought a few more repair kits, but that's okay. First time fighting a boss. I don't expect to win, just want to get an idea of what he does. Yeah, that attack doesn't do anything. Just knocks him down pretty much. I'm going to have to do some close range. Block that attack? I'm trying to get a good block in, but that pounding, I don't know if I can actually block that. It doesn't seem like I can. He does a sumo stomp. There we go. Take it. This looks bad. I'm out of healing. I can just try to beat him with plasma, maybe. Man. When shooting the plasma, you can't move very well. Okay, guys, I probably made a cut there. Welcome back. I wanted to really quickly show this thing. I think it's a safe. It's like a safe that has the Berserker status on it. It doesn't attack you, but you have to sit here and fight for literally 30 minutes because it has so much HP, and plasma attacks do the most damage to it. I'll go back to the bear in a second here, but I wanted to show this safe enemy, which is a little odd. It looks like a safe, but had maybe berserker cells, so it was actually living. And after defeating it, beside it, we get this gun, which is speaking, and says, "Thank you for rescuing me." Now this gun, I remember, actually appears in the manga. This is a berserker gun, and it's sentient, and it agrees to go with Gully because it sees her as an incredibly powerful user. And so it, it feels okay going with her, or it sees her as his master. And as I recall, there's some pretty interesting parts in the manga with it, but it's actually a living, AI sentient gun made up of the berserker cells, or whatever you want to call them. The berserker nanomachines. And yeah, it's supposed to be the most powerful gun in the game, but there it is. You have to fight that safe, which is easy. It doesn't attack. It just takes an eternity. I had to use all my plasma, because plasma attacks do a decent job. But yeah, you just have to whack on it for hours on end, and finally the safe will be destroyed. And then you can equip this berserker gun, which I don't have any bullets for. And I got some more heal items. But yeah, there's the gun. You can see 0 bullets. You have to buy ammunition for it. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and I have a couple grenade things here I'm going to use on the bear. Okay, let's go take out the bear, where I had my game over a few moments ago. Alright guys, we are back at the bear boss fight. Yeah, ranged attacks don't really do much. So, some plasma attacks do really good, as well as stunning it and physical attacks. There's the plasma swipe attack stuns it like that. You can see him swaying back and forth. So that attack's really good. It just keeps stunning him with the plasma, and it's a pretty easy fight. Yeah, that was a lot easier than the first time. That plasma swipe attack is the way to go. And we saved this person. It's like, wait, it can't be. Is it really? It's like, do you know something about this valley? Of course, he's what? This guy looks like a zombie. So he's asking about her fighting style. Ja, sayonara. Mate. Wait a second. I am Hejio Hopper. Sorry for not introducing myself first. He was talking kind of crazy there, but Hejio Hopper. Hejio Hopper. Yeah, he's the guy that wrote that book. So Gully's introducing herself and wondering what Hopper is doing here. And look at him, he looks like a zombie. But yeah, he's researching the fighting style. He's a big fan of the hand-to-hand fighting style combat, like Panzerkunst and some of the other styles that they mention in this game. And of course, Gully used that to fight the bear off, so that's what he was curious about. And he wrote that book that had the information about the founder, of Gully's fighting style. So that's why he's so excited, because Gully is using that style. And he wants to go to the grave, the final resting place of that, guy. So he's asking Gully if he wants to go with him. And she says, yeah, there might actually be some merit in that, because you know, finding the origin of her fighting style might find some interesting clues about her past. So Gully agrees and says she'll meet him at the space station. Thank you, arigato very much. He's got Junglish there, Japanese English mixed. So Gully's asking, when should we leave? He's got a little bit of field work that he still has to do here. I guess he's doing some kind of research here. Maybe that guy also lived here back in the past, you know, 300 years ago. So 3 days. So 3 days from now, we're supposed to meet him at the space port, and we're gonna go to Phobos. I forget. It's the name of that moon. It's one of the moons that actually goes around Mars. Mostly it's like a giant asteroid. And, or Phoebus, is it Phoebus? Phoebus? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is one of the legit real-life satellites that floats around Mars. Oh hey, Decuman. Kind of surprised that there's a Decuman out here. Could it be that you've been here in this valley for this whole time? Wow, so, oh hey, this guy's been here. So she's asking if you were here before the terraforming wars. She's asking about a girl named Yoko, of course, you know, before the terraforming wars, and if he remembers her. And Decuman is saying, yeah, there was a girl like that. I often saw her walking, you know, through the valley, playing here, and her name was Yoko. And she was a cute, friendly, kind-hearted person. Interesting. So this guy actually, this Decuman's been here for 200 years, and he knows Yoko from Yoko's childhood. So he's asking, why are you asking all this information about Yoko? Because that's me. That child is me. Masaka, that can't be. There's no way. Yoko was here before the terraforming wars, and, you know, grew up here in this village. And she never came back, so she probably died in the war. And of course, that was 200 years ago. There's no way Yoko could still be alive. Even if she survived in the war and wasn't killed during the war, which is likely, there's no way 200 years she would still be alive. So Gully's explaining that, you know, it was her brain, it was preserved, and, you know, she had the cyborg body, and she's lived all these years. And she's gonna give him... She said, one time I played a joke on you from behind. I threw a stone at your head and knocked you and hit you with a stone. And you had a system error. He's like, sorry about that. I didn't, you know, really mean to hurt you. Ano toki warukatta yo. Sorry about that. I just, you know, she was a kid. So Decuman's like, Yoko, it's really you. Now this is kind of weird, actually. I mean, you know, the only people that would, you know, remain, of course, that would remember Yoko from 200 years ago would be robots, of course. So he's surprised that she's still alive, and he says he's really happy to actually see her again. That's kind of cool, actually. So this is definitely Yoko's Yoko's starting point. That was Gully's birth name, of course. Okay, the Decuman didn't say too much more after that. Here's that gun. It's pretty awesome. Hold the gun out as well as the sword. And she's got it attached there to her leg. So that Decuman sells the Berserker bullets for the Berserker gun. And I just bought 10 to try them out. It's kind of cool. You can actually see it there strapped to her leg. But yeah, it's kind of neat finding out this is where she grew up and played as a child. And there's actually some people here that remember her. Now, I'm not sure how to get out of this valley, to be honest, because you know, we came down those slopes to get in here. So there's got to be like another way out of the valley, because I don't know if I can go back up. I don't think I can. So there must be one of those like side routes that you can, you know, exit the area. Usually if you go into combat mode, you can see that red line up here, you know, that shows where the screen transitions take place. So I'm kind of looking for that to see if there's like a right or a left, some way I can get out of here. I'm not sure how to leave this area because where we fought the bear was a dead end. Oh my goodness, there's another bear. What in the world? Get away from me. Well, I guess the bear is on the bounty list. There's the red line. So you can come back here and refight the bear as many times as you want. I may have to do that because it is worth a lot of money. Great. Well, he's at a bad angle. Whoa, man, that gun does a lot of damage. 2 shots. Look, that's like 70% damage with just 1 shot. For some reason I can't hit that guy. He's stuck in a funny angle. There we go. Yeah, man, 2 shots kills pretty much any enemy with that. Although I used up all my bullets. Just wanted to try the gun out. Okay guys, so I wandered around for a while and the only way out is up here. Aha, and it looks like, oh wow, we're actually platforming in this game. Wow. You know, they should have done a lot more of this, a lot more of gully jumping, and so you can actually jump out of there. It's some total platforming that you can do. Well, that was unexpected since even up to this point in the game I haven't done any jumping, really, platform jumping. That was cool. They should have done more of that. But okay guys, I'm going to take a quick break here after doing that area. Want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Gonna recharge here at the town. Maybe take a rest in the bed, get my energy back. And in the next episode, we'll continue on this story. Thanks for watching. See you next time.